The opening arguments and early testimony in the first murder trial of alleged serial stabber Abuelazam. Abuelazam accused of fatally stabbing Arnold Minor in Flint in the early morning hours of August 2nd, 2010. Minor, one of Abuelazam's last alleged victims. NBC 25's Dylan Collier, been listening to testimony all day, joins us live outside at the courthouse with more. Dylan?
Bill, Abuelazam's attorneys did not give an opening statement, a stark contrast to prosecutor David Layton, who detailed the final few moments of Arnold Minor's life.
He lured him close and he brutally stabbed him to death, leaving him to die in a puddle of blood in the gutter on Saginaw Street.
With defendant Abuelazam listening quietly, Layton began to lay out the county's case against the accused serial killer. Flint Police Detective Todd Pillsbury testified that Arnold Minor was able to identify the color of his attacker while first responders desperately tried to save his life at the scene.
I asked it several times before he eventually said, I heard the word white.
Detective Pillsbury testified that Minor died moments later. Dr. Alicia Wilson of the Genesee County Medical Examiner's Office described the fatal stab wounds, one to the chest, one to the abdomen.
The wound edges were very sharp, very clean and well defined, not as though the tissue had been hit with a hard object and crushed.
And Flint Police Detective Lee Tidball later testified that this was the second stabbing she had investigated within the 24-hour period of time between August 1st and August 2nd of 2010. 2 days later, police alerted the public that a possible serial stabber was on the loose. You heard from Prosecutor Layton in his opening statement moments ago. He was surprised the defense did not offer their own opening statement.
I was sort of surprised. Normally, you would want the jury to have something else to consider, another theory to think about. Right now, they're just hearing from us. I like that, but on the other hand, I understand where the defense is at. They probably haven't decided yet whether they're going with the insanity defense or not.
And testimony is expected to continue tomorrow. We will hear DNA evidence that supposedly links Abuelazam to the Minor murder scene. And Bill, Abuelazam is charged with murder in 2 other cases, as well as assault with intent to commit murder in 6 other cases. Victims from those cases will testify during this trial. Live in Flint, Dylan Collier, NBC 25 News.
Dylan, given the nature of this trial and the high notoriety of this trial, I'm curious, did you notice anything different in terms of courthouse security today?
Bill, Abuelazam had an electric tether around his ankle. If he had gotten up and tried to get out of the courtroom setting, police said they would have had the ability to shock him and bring him down to the ground right there in the courtroom. I thought that was pretty interesting.
All right, Dylan, thank you very much.